are. Now, as I have mentioned on a previous vlog, I have, and this was ages ago in Battambang, before I even got to Siem Reap, I have a fear of mannequins. Yes, terrifying me. As a kid, I had a bit of a nightmare with them. But these mannequins, these aren't too bad. They're fairly unassuming. In fact, it's good to see them as a couple, relaxing. They don't look threatening. I like the pose. That could help me get over my fear. I like it. Hey, Brett Voyage here. Welcome to the vlog. And as you can tell in this video, this is about retirement. Yeah, I'm old and I'm facing that right now. Within next month, I should be retired. And it got me thinking about how retirement has changed now. Like, it's all different. I'll go over some of the points, what I mean. Party time. How cool is that? That's how you party, kids. You see, back when I was a kid, way back in the 1900s, in the 1970s, say I was 10 in 1975, yeah, original Gen Xer, first edition, someone would retire sort of like just prior to death. Like, you usually, I think it was 65 or 60 or something, maybe 65, and you really wouldn't get much past 70 a lot in those days. Women predominantly went further, but men, no, not so much. Probably health and safety's helped that a little bit. We don't do as many crazy things or have as much dangerous stuff. So now, as I'm heading into retirement, and I'll be 60 very soon, a little bit of work going on over there. Ah, nice building. I like the architecture here. Yeah, so as I'm heading into it, previously in the 70s, you really just stayed at home, sat on the porch and watched the world go by. You really weren't expecting or expected that you would really do anything else. Retirement was literally just put your feet up, relax, take it easy. But I think that's changed now. I think that's changed. It depends on the individual and the circumstances. But now you're sort of, it's like another stage of life where, I can go and do something else, something more. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a bit of a freak out. Like, your brain is still going in full steam ahead of working. Like, you can't do all those decades of like being trained to work and then all of a sudden go, stop. It doesn't work like that. Your brain is like still ticking over. You have to pull your brain back, because you know your brain isn't you. Don't know whether I mentioned that before, but I found out through listening to podcasts and stuff, doing night shift at work, psychology wise, your brain isn't you. Your brain is there to run the vital organs, keep you alive, keep you safe, and work off that computer of avoiding risk, avoiding danger, and things like that. So when a thought comes in, you can choose as to whether to go with it or dismiss it. And I'm trying to get to the point where if it's like negative, dismiss it. If there's a risk in it, analyse it and work out the risk versus reward. So yeah, this place is helping my fear of mannequins. Look at that. That's pretty good. I'm not scared of that. That's not scary. That's pretty good. Yeah, so once your brain is controlled by you, you can look at things a little bit more logically and how you want to go, what you want to do. So once I worked through all that sort of stuff of, oh yeah, I could actually stop work and stop doing what I really don't like to do and do what I want to do. And you've still got to do something. You've got to have something to get up in the morning and go and do. I've got a couple of things. I enjoy photography, obviously, YouTube, and there's a couple of online things I want to get started as well. If they work out, great. If not, you just try something else. But you keep going, really, until it does work out. So that's what retirement is looking like for a lot of people now. I admit, during these economic times, it is very difficult to retire. I could only retire really because I'm choosing to live outside of my country. I can't afford to live in my country to start with, even if I was working. Even if I was working, I couldn't afford to stay in my country. That's bizarre these days, isn't it? So you have to look at options. And this is a great option. Siem Reap, Cambodia. Love it. So, retirement, for me, everybody's retirement will be different, but retirement for me is going to be like just transitioning into doing what I want to do when I want to do it. Because I think that's the opposite of work. Because work is you're told to be here at a certain time, you're told to do this at a certain time, and they'll decide how much money you make for doing that certain time. Whereas in retirement now, there's a lot of people, and a lot of people online, YouTubers especially, but even online e-commerce people that are of that age of retiring and earlier now, and just going and starting their own business or doing their own thing. And then having a retirement as such, like resting and working when you want to work, but you're not told when to. That's what retirement means to me. I don't view retirement as being, oh, I'm just going to sit on the porch and watch the world go by. No. I want to join the world, I want to be part of the world and explore the world. But predominantly Southeast Asia, because that's what I can afford. I'm not retiring rich. Far from it. Okay, we'll go to the Bean Embassy that, that's not the Bean Embassy I remember. That's huge, look at that. Look at that. I think that's the Bean Embassy through there that I remember, but this is all new. Wow, the Bean Embassy, I was here in 2022 and it did not look like this. It was just this store. And it was like this open area and the Bean Embassy in there. Wow, that's impressive. How cool is that? Well, we'll go in here because that's the Bean Embassy that I remember. We'll go in, have a coffee, and wrap it up. We'll go in here and have a coffee. Because in retirement, you decide when you want your coffee break. Bonus. One, thank you, that's great. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Delicious. I told you it was good. So, retirement. I plan on doing more in retirement than I did in work, at least I'm hoping, for the first 10 years. Because looking at it and doing my research and my due diligence, if you're lucky, you'll have fairly good health. If you're lucky, fingers crossed, who knows, about 10 years from 60 to 70. Maybe late 60s, maybe not, but within that 10-year gap, you should be able to do, well, not as much as you used to do, like physically in your 30s, you should be able to achieve and go after what you want, only because you have that base behind you of retirement. So the retirement funds what you want to go and do. I mean, 40 years versus 10 years, that's a pretty poor equation mathematically, but emotionally, physically, and within your heart, I think it's a good deal. I think it's a lucky deal. Not everybody gets to do that. So yeah, that's what retirement means to me. It'll mean different things to everybody. Pop down in the comments what you'd like to do in retirement, where you'd like to go, and how you'd like to do it. Yeah. So, cheers, big ears. Oh. So, for this part of my retirement, I am going to sit and watch the street and watch people go by. Hey, thanks for staying to the end. If you enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, even share it. That'd be great. It's for free. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.